Venus Williams just last year had some uterine fibroids removed. What's happening to Travis and Taylor, it happens in our lives. Speaking of Travis's, Travis Hunter and his girlfriend, his wife had a baby. They had a baby boy. Who's ready for Sports Hags? This thing one, testing. Perfect. Welcome back to Sports Hags, a show for Sports Hags. I'm your host, ToyToy. How's everyone doing? I'm here in Los Angeles where it has been extremely hot. I have been spending my days inside, daring only to exit my home and wander the streets of Los Angeles in the evenings because, unless I have like somewhere to actually go and things to do, then yeah, I go out. But if it's elective or by choice, I've been going out for evening walks only. The sun, it's just too much. I can't take this type of heat. I just can't with the heat here. And you know what doesn't happen in Los Angeles? It does not rain. It does not rain. We do not get relief from this heat. But all in all, I am still very thankful for it because I thrive with sunshine. Sunshine, I appreciate. I get the vitamin D. That's awesome. My body gets the glow. We like sun. We do like sunshine. But, oh my gosh, this heat. The heat it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Do you like my new setup? I'm moving on up. Only in my setup, not in my actual life. My life, it remains the same. There's stagnation there. Yes, definitely stagnation. But I feel like in this decor, it's moving on up a little bit. So yeah, I'm all for keeping things basic, but I decided maybe it was time to look like the effort I actually put into this show and everything I'm doing. So I got I moved my fake plant from the corner to here and I bought this chair. I was a little soiled. I thought, it could be a little bit cleaner. So I was like, hey, this thing is not perfect. This is not 100%. So how am I paying 100% prices? No, this needs a discount. It is a little soiled. So we need a soil discount. You can't be paying perfect prices for imperfect items. So I got hooked up with a little 10%, a little 10%. It will do. It's not much, but it will do. Okay, I've gone on and on enough about me. And let's talk about two things that happened this week. There's a lot that happened. Maybe we might have to make it 3. I initially was just going to talk about these 2 things, and a third thing happened. This is supposed to be a mini podcast. You don't want to hear me yap on for an hour? That, or it's just easier to edit short podcasts. One of those 2. Okay, let's just see how it goes. The first thing that I'm so excited about this week is Miss Venus Williams, soon to be Mrs., as she is engaged, to be married, to be wed. Miss Venus Williams played at the US Open. She played at the US Open at the age of 45. Yes, Miss Williams is a midlife woman, and she's out there competing with people who were mere children when she was winning her first championships. And it had the whole internet going wild, at least my little corner of the internet. But to be honest, there wasn't enough rah and excitement for Venus's play. The fact that she is playing at a time when a lot of women, many of them, are experiencing perimenopause. Like, your bones are getting ready to give up on you. They're like, goodbye bone density. But Venus is out there playing tennis at a high level at the US Open. And this story is only more amazing when you hear about the fact that Venus Williams just last year, had some uterine fibroids removed. Yes, Venus had some fibroids, and she's had them for a long time. So fibroids are benign tumors. Uterine fibroids are benign tumors that grow in the uterus. They're benign, non-cancerous, but they are freaking annoying. They cause a lot of pain. They can give you heavier periods. They can make you go pee all the time. They cause just a lot of discomfort in general. And Venus explained that she had been suffering from these fibroids, like these uterine fibroids, for a long time. And finally her doctor was like, well, girl, if you don't want to deal with all this, we can just remove your uterus. Let's just get rid of the whole thing. I beg your kind pardon, doctor? Get rid of my whole uterus for a couple fibroids? Unfortunately, this is a sad reality of what a lot of doctors will recommend. And Venus was like, we are not doing that. So she went to the New York, where was it? NYU Langone Center for Fibroid Care. And there they talked to her and they were like, you know what? We don't have to remove your whole uterus, Venus. You can get a myomectomy. Myomectomy basically means we'll remove the fibroids. Myome coming from myoma, which is another name for fibroids. And ectomy is just like the removal of, like removing something surgically. So Venus had that myomectomy a year ago and had her fibroids removed. And is this week playing at the US Open. That, to me, is incredible. So not only is she playing at an age where they're putting us out to pasture, go on, go get some grass, ladies. You're 45 now. Go moo around out in the pasture. She's also playing after recovering from a pretty, major surgery on your body. So it was just so amazing to see Venus out there. Just really made all of us proud. And, I just thought to myself, I actually just thought about this like 20 minutes ago. Could we see Serena come back? Are we maybe going to see Serena come back out there? We are ready. We are ready to see Serena come back and play and to see Venus and Serena play some doubles. We want to see the two of them twirling out there after their match. Oh, what a sight that would be. It would be so fantastic if Serena also came back. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. And speaking of Serena Williams, she just talked about the fact that she was on the GLP-1. So a lot of people were, saying before, oh, is Serena on Ozempic? And she didn't really address it or talk about it. But she recently discussed that she's been taking a GLP-1 from the company Roe. And that helped contribute to her weight loss. I believe she said she lost around 30 pounds that she, as a high-level athlete, was unable to lose on her own. But not only that, the GLP-1 helped her with some health conditions she was facing that were difficult to resolve, lowering her blood sugar levels. So, a lot of people were up in arms because they were like, oh my gosh, if I can't, lose weight on my own, how am I ever going to do it knowing that someone like Serena has to take a medication to do it? And some people are saying she's not very forthright about it before because she didn't really mention she was taking these GLP-1s. But the fact is she was taking a medication that was important for her health. You do what's right for your health. Your health comes first. And you know your body. Don't you think Serena knows her body? Like, it is half an athlete's job to know their body. It's not just even playing well. It's the fact that they also know their body. So yes, I do hope to see Serena and Venus back out there on the courts. Like, that would just be a dream a big, big dream to see them back out there. And, you know, who else had a dream? Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce had a dream when he went to go see Taylor Swift perform in Chiefs Kingdom that he would be able to meet her, and he couldn't. He did not meet her, and he had to use his podcast. Lucky for him, he had a podcast, and he was able to use this to reach out to Taylor or let it be known that he was trying to meet her. And now they are engaged to be married. Oh my gosh, excitement, excitement, excitement. Hold on, can you see? Like, I bought colored lights for this whole setup, like LED lights. I don't think you can see them. I can't see anything. Listen, you better work. I spent, whatever. So these two are getting married. And that was a big kerfuffle on the internet, as if their podcast on New Heights together didn't break the internet. Then I think this surely did. I made some posts about it. And you know what I posted about? The fact that people were like, when are they going to have kids? When are they going to have kids? Or their kids are going to look like this or look like that. And I was like, hello, we don't know anything about, you know, their family planning. Do they even want kids? That's not even for us to assume that they want kids. And if they do, like when and how, that's totally up to them. Like, I talk to a lot of people who they don't have kids by choice, or they don't have kids because they cannot have kids. So it is such a sensitive topic that we really can't make assumptions. And the reason I'm even talking about this is because what's happening to Travis and Taylor, it happens in our lives. This is not just like, a thing we're talking about because they're celebrities. No, me and you walking around, like, we get these questions. And when you are someone in midlife, I think it's always like, oh my gosh, why is someone asking me this? Like, when are you gonna have kids? And blah, 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 blah. You're getting too old to have kids. And it's just like, listen, person, let me tell you about that. I don't want you asking me. Let me tell you about the if and the when and the how, okay? Let me live. Let me live. And I believe a lot of people echo that sentiment. It's just one of those things, you know, having kids, let people be. Let them think about it on their own. Oh, good grief. It is what? Under these lights, it's hot. Speaking of Travis Hunter and his girlfriend, his wife, Leanna, had a baby. They had a baby boy. Such a nice way to go into the NFL season, knowing that you are now a proud father out of university, starting your NFL career. So we send them our congratulations. I really have nothing much to say there other than the point that it's so disappointing to see how many people were not wishing them well about the birth of their new bouncing baby boy. Well, he's not bouncing yet. He's just born. He's chilling still, but you know, future bouncing baby boy. The internet, social media, it is overwhelming at times. So I actually got through a couple topics there. Okay, me, okay. I'm gonna cut the show there because you know what? I don't know if we know each other well enough for you to be listening to me for an hour. Or comment below. But I think, you know, these like little short snippets are good. It's like if you're going on a date, I don't want to sit with you for 2 hours over a meal and then go like, well, I don't know, do something else if I don't necessarily know you. I mean, if once we get together and things are going well, sure, it can go there, but I don't want to pre-plan that. So, you know, like a short coffee date, something like that, or a tea date, that's manageable. So I'm hoping that these podcasts are like manageable, like little bite-sized pieces as we get to know one another. I'm so hot. I need to leave, get myself up from under these lights and go outside. That's why I'm dressed properly today in the first place, because I have outside to go. It's too hot, even though it's too hot. Oh my gosh, it's too hot. It's not time yet. Dilemmas. It's too hot and too early to be going out there. But at the same time, I'm so hot in here. I need some air. That's all for today. Till next time, this has been Sports Hags, the show for sports hags. See you next time.